Hello guys, welcome to the stream. We are on the ground here in Montego Bay and going to get ready to head back to Miami. Now, if you guys watched the stream yesterday, then you would have known we had two CTDs. So I did the flight again last night from Miami here to Montego Bay, and completed it with no problem. I did make a couple changes. I turned off the pop-out for the FMC and the EFB stuff, because that was one of the things I did, was had the FMC module popped out while I was messing with it, so I turned that off, so that can't be done. And I did everything on that flight that I did the previous two flights, and I had no problems other than those two things of turning those off. So we're gonna try this flight again today, try to make our way back to Miami, hopefully without a hitch, and being able to utilize everything in the aircraft as we did yesterday. So today we have 152 passengers, 7,600 pounds of cargo, 14,000 pounds of fuel, and a block time of about 1 hour and 40 minutes. Actually, about 1 hour 23 minutes is what it should take. So we are at makeshift gate 7 because we don't have a payword for this scenery, but this is where we are. We're going to depart runway 7. There is a noise abatement procedure that we have to follow here upon departure, which is, as we read here, runway 07 Sangster 1.8 DME on runway heading, may climb and left turn, thence on track to course. And mainly being because of this airport, Sandals Airport, and the Royal Caribbean Airport. So we make our turn out right when we cross the 1.8 DME, which is right here. The 1.8 is right there just before we cross over the land, is what we have. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be doing the Vice 2 RNAV into Miami via the Zeus transition, and we'll go over this once we're in the air as well. Right now we're planning for runway 8 right, but we'll see how that goes for us. So let's hop in, start getting everything going. We'll start getting these folks loaded here as well. We currently don't have any ATC online, so we'll be pushing at our own doing. We'll try to get out of here. So we're not going to turn the APU on until we're ready to push, because I don't want to burn more than our takeoff minimum fuel here. We'll hop in when we get the doors closed here as well and start getting the baggage going. Aircraft is looking good here. Let's see if this works. I did use the GSX profile that someone created, so we'll see if closing the doors will actually make them disconnect. I actually had it set to where there's no open and close checks on this, so should allow for them to just connect and disconnect whenever they get ready. So we'll hop in, get on the EFB, see if this works, if we close the doors and they actually go about their way. So we'll see. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna close the one up front here first. Right forward service. Ooh, it actually does work. Nice. Okay, I didn't think it did. Because when I said it, it didn't work for some odd reason. Let's close left aft entry. Oh no, that was already closed. Wrong one. Right aft service needs to go to close. Can't really look out that way. I believe he's disconnected too. Let's see. He is. All right. Well, then that works. That's good. All right, we got those doors closed, and we just have the cargo doors. Once they disconnect here, then we'll get the cargo going here. Yo, what up, Chewy? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. We're trying this flight here, going back to Miami from Montego Bay. Is what we're trying to do. Yesterday we did try to do 2 flights, tried to stream 2 legs, and we got to crash the desktop on both of them. So I did the flight offline, off stream, and just did a recording is what we did, and the flight went fine. I just made a couple changes of what was what here. Yeah, and all went fine last night, so I think we'll be good today as well, hopefully. We're going to see, though. All right, we'll start getting these folks loaded, man. Hope all is well with you. We'll see how this goes for us. Start getting these folks loaded here. So we pretty much already have the flight plan in place as well. Let's see, winds. Let's see what were the winds. Uh, 080 at 18 knots. Put that in there. Let's see if there's a slope difference here, so we can maximize this departure here. 0.003. 0.03 up. Well, hold on. Runway slope and heading. Is it just 0.03 maybe? Oh, let's see. That's interesting. Because that would make it almost 30%. And it's not. It's only 3%. Well, it took it, so we'll see. Alright, let's go. We're going to be flaps 10 on this departure. CG 2087.8. Trim is at 3.7. Let's tag these in there. It's weird because the also those numbers aren't quite matching up to what the numbers show on here. Let me close this window. Alright, we got the weight correct. Oh, that did turn out right. Let's see, is it? 23, 25, 37. We got 28, 30, 46. So the numbers aren't matching up quite well here. VRAM 30, 139. Yeah, that's weird. The numbers don't match up very well with the FMC. I think someone mentioned that on their forum, so we'll see how that goes. Let's get route data. Request winds. Let's load. And execute. Nice, alright, I got us most of the winds there. I didn't get this before, so that's cool that that's actually working now. Let's go back to legs page. Let's see, VNAV 360, 270. It's V250 below 10. 95.9 there. Climb cruise is going to be 0.77. Economy cruise. Descent 240 below 10. Okay, forecast. Let's see what we get here. I'll probably have to request these again once we get close by. We'll get these wins again. All right, let's go back to legs page. It was 307. Yeah, it actually automatically sets the trim on the aircraft. All right, get these folks ready to go. Get them out of here.
We are pretty much ready to go again. We've got the load sheets on board, so once everyone's on board, please feel free to close the doors.
We're not doing the departure procedure, so we're just gonna climb out initially to 18,000. And we'll set speed here. It's 774 right out the gate. Yo, FNAO, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to have you here. I think we're going to do well on this one. I was telling Bill last night because he messaged me. We were talking last night, but I did complete the flight last night to Montego Bay. I did the flight again. I just didn't stream it. I did record it. I'm waiting for it to finish processing on YouTube. And I'm going to post it in the Discord for you guys to see that one. And then it'll eventually show up on YouTube. I tried to upload it to Twitch, but unfortunately, it wasn't working. It was just the file was too big. It was 29 gigabits. Yeah, it was 29 gigabits, and the most Twitch will allow is 20. So yeah, we'll get it going though. Like I said, I'm gonna post it on Twitch. I'm sorry, in my Discord as soon as it's done. And that flight went very well. The landing here was very nice. I had some issues with the controllers. At least the approach controller he was kind of low. I couldn't hear him at all. Pretty much at all, I couldn't hear him. But it all went well. Like I said, aside from that, it was a very nice approach coming into here. And I did make some changes of how things are in here, so I don't think we'll get another CTD. At least I'm hoping we don't, from messing with these things. Let's see, what was I going to do? Let's go here. All right. North up. Want to let me move it. Yeah, all right, there we go. You too, man. You too, Chewy. Happy New Year's, man. All right, we just about have these folks on board. Let's get the collision light on. Let me close the doors outside there. That's closed. For cargo going to close. And ground support. We'll leave that connected for now. Let's go ahead and start the, let me see how far along. We're 133. I'll wait till they're on board. It's hot in here. It's hot out here. It's 29 Celsius, but I think they'll be fine. We'll be fine for now. Let's turn pumps on. We'll be cruise level 360 today. A lot of time at home this next 2 weeks, but we hanging in there. So getting ready for my Security Plus test. Oh man, well, best wishes to you, Chewy, man. Hopefully that works out, man, and you can get that going, man. Start making the big bucks. Say Houston was like 80. Oh, and I'm even saying just in Montego it's 29 Celsius right now. I'm not even talking about Houston. It's pretty warm here. Let me see, what is it, 29? It's 84 degrees. Yeah, 84 degrees in Montego Bay. All right, looks like they're all on board. Make sure that door closes. It does. All right, let's start the APU.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and doors have been closed. Thank you.
All right, we're going to be flap 10s on the takeoff here.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, this is your Captain Speaking, and I'd like to welcome you aboard the aircraft. As you might notice, we are currently a little bit behind schedule, but
we're a lot of bit. We're 26 minutes late.
Time as possible once we're over the air. The guys on the ground are the final bits.
What, Chewy? Already? We only got like 3 days of cold weather. You're already missing it.
But now I'd like to thank you for your patience, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you. Captain Mkjs arc towards me.
All right, waiting for the APU to connect here, and then we'll be on our way. All right, lights are working on the signs. All right, there's the APU. APU bleed on. Oops, oh, let's go auto. It's not going to be on for very long, but let's close the door here. Disconnect. Chocks out. Set. Let's see. What else was it? Should already be set here for, yeah, for nose wheel steering. All right. Oh crap, that's not supposed to be way up there. How'd you get way up there? Let's see. Disconnect the jetway. All right, looks good on APU gen. All right, we're gonna push. Heck, which way are we gonna push? Oh, I think it's gonna be push facing north.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, I forgot I am in a different country. I was looking for my for the American accent there.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Here in Colorado in the 20s. Yeah, Bill said it was like in the low 20s and 30s. For him, it's supposed to be a high of like 60. It's not cold enough. All right, left facing south. Let's see. North up, we push facing south. South to west on the apron. South to west. Let's go facing south to west.
Locking gear.
I think they should have a different accent than this. I think this accent should be more Caribbean. These guys kind of sound almost Europe. Well, I guess they'd probably be about the same.
Release parking brakes.
Y'all connected? Okay, if you say so.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Oh, that works. All right, let's get started. Number 2. Got another American here. And no ATC online. Cuba Center was online earlier. But they were only online for a short period of time, then they went offline. There we go. Got Avianca, that's an actual, that's VATSIM traffic. What American jet is that? I'm sure I don't end up pushing back too far. It's a cool looking livery though.
Set parking brakes.
Hold the brakes. Parking brake set.
To ground. We have a good engine start. You can
Start on number 1.
Unlocking gear.
Hopefully I'm still pushed enough out of their way. It was a nice looking livery though. Still motoring.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Oil pressure is increasing. Low oil pressure light extinguished. Starter valve open light should be going off here as well. Right, oil pressure increasing, fuel flow looks good, all temps are rising. Oil quantity looks good, vibrations are normal. We're looking squared away there. So you give us the sign off there. So gens on. APU going off. APU bleed off. Valve to close, packs to auto, hydraulic pumps coming on, ER dampener on. Alright, look good up top. Let's go flaps 10. Trim's already set as well.
TCAS system test okay.
Perfect. Alright, so we need to take off before we reach minimum takeoff fuel of 13.97. Alright, that's set. So those guys moved. Looks like they have.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
FedEx feeder. Alright, that checks out. Set that back to normal. We're 1200. We'll leave her at 1200 for now. The other thing I did was I started off in cold and dark, because I didn't know if maybe that made a difference as well. Let's do flight control check. Left. I just seem to be moving very slow. Forward. Let's check that again. Alright. It's not as fluid as I would like. Rudder check. Right. Left. And we'll take that off. Engine instruments all look good. And the overhead panel's good. Let's go. Montego Bay traffic, American 1248, taxiing from the terminal via Alpha to runway 7, Montego Bay. Is that Alpha? Hard to tell. Let's go. Brakes off. Clear right. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got some landing traffic here. That is a nice livery back there. .9. It's a United jet landing. Landed it. Look at the flag. Flag standing straight up at attention. See if this American jet's gonna get out the way. Look at the waves out there. The swells. We have runway 7 here at the hold short.
Approaching 07.
Shut the clock when you rotate. Montego Bay traffic, American 1248, line up and wait, runway 7, Montego Bay. Alright, there's rotation.
07.
2-minute clock going there. Approach in looks clear. He's clear the runway. He's still on the departure end though. We have 07 here identified on the runway. Alright, he's turning outbound already.
07.
You actually can set RNAV, set LNAV. Ooh, actually it won't set LNAV. Okay. Yeah, I'll get it. Alright, 54 seconds in. Wind's pretty much right down the runway as well. Alright, there's 1 minute. We got 1 more minute to go. And we'll push. We'll take off, I mean. Let's go here. Nose wheel off. (15:01). All right, that was the. I think that's American right there who sent me a message right now. All right, Montego Bay traffic. American 1248 is departing runway 07 to the north, Montego Bay. All right, there's the 2-minute mark.
Runway 07.
All right, clock off. Toga. I forgot to go max brakes. RTO. It's 80 knots. Cross check. Engine instruments look stable.
V1.
Whoa, that was quick. And rotate. Positive rate of climb. Here coming up. RTO off. That climb going a lot faster. A lot higher. There's 1.8. Start our turnout. Kind of overshot it a little bit. Let's go flaps 5. flaps 1. We'll go direct. Alright, flaps up. B. Alright, flaps up, gears up, lights out, RTO is off, and call that good. Let's set cruise 360. Alright, we're looking good. Past 10,000 now. So off, off. Got one light on there. We're set to flashing mode. Alright, that's steady. Alright, we're pressurizing. Got a cabin climb of about 600 feet. Cabin altitude is 2,500. 4.0 on the differential pressure. And overhead panel looks good. Passing 12,000, 3 minutes in, as we climb out of Montego Bay and head back to Miami. Heck no, Chewy. PMDG. They don't have the Max yet. This is Ifly for P3D. They're supposed to be coming out with it as well on Microsoft. I don't know that they made an actual call yet on when that was going to be, though. Yeah, they haven't made an announcement yet, but they did say they were going to do it. I think it's a nice model, and Ifly has been around for quite a while. They've been around a long time. It's just PMDG initially always had better models, but they did a pretty good job, I'd say, on this model, especially with the EFB and everything working, doing what it's supposed to, and we'll get performance and stuff set up once we get to cruise for our making our way to back to Miami. Top climb's already showing up there. There is 18. Standard on the captain side. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna go back to inches. All right, we should land in Miami with 7.3 on the fuel. I didn't even put an alternate. I forgot to put our alternate in. Our alternate is MCO. All right, there's 18,000 as well. Yeah, I don't think we have any weather-related issues today for this route, so it should be good. I forgot to turn all this stuff on. That's aided terrain weather. That's all on. cap must be coated. His yoke is shaking. Yeah, passing flight level 200. We'll get that on as well. Yeah, his yoke is fluttering over there. He should be on. He should be fine. We hope he's fine. If not, that's what I'm here for. The takeover. All right, overhead panel looks normal. Lower panel looks good as well. Let's see what our in-flight, our en-route is telling us.
Abbreviated briefing from your current position to Mike Kilo Juliet Sierra 2 Kilo Mike India Alpha Hermit Sierra is valid for IFR and mountain obscuration. Valid until 2100 Zulu for your route of flight. No segments active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions. Mike Kilo Juliet Sierra wind 087 at 17 visibility 10,000 sky conditions. Few clouds at 2,100 temperature 29er dew point 21 altimeter 2997 for the destination and your estimated arrival time. Wind 077 at 8 visibility 10 sky condition 3,200 scattered temperature
3,200 scattered.
altimeter 3016
That's doable.
for your alternate and your estimated arrival time. Wind 117 at 5 visibility 10 sky condition. Few clouds at 2,000 temperature 27 dew point 16 altimeter 3019 winds aloft for the en route area at 3.
That first officer thing like Dane uses, no, I don't use it because I am the first officer, so that makes sense for me to sit in this seat and be yelling at myself to do stuff. That abbreviated briefing that we just heard, that's from Active Sky. Because when you put the flight plan in the Active Sky, let's see, I don't know if I have it here, but yeah, Active Sky is the weather radar for P3D. To give us more accurate weather information, but when you put the flight plan in and tune to those two frequencies, there are three frequencies. 122 point nothing will give me my departure ATIS. 122.25 gives me my arrival ATIS, and 122.50 give us our en route briefing to give us an overall information, just like in real life, the flight service station. You tune to that frequency and it'll give you a overall look of the weather in the area that you're flying in. So that's why it just gave us the departure, the arrival, the winds aloft, the alternate that we have set. That's why I gave us all of that just now. All right, passing 270. Hey, Suze, what's up, man? Yeah. Fortunately, we're not stalling, so that's a good thing. It's shaking mostly because of my yoke. My yoke has a little bit of a hiccup in it, and it's causing it to shake in the sim. That's what it is. Good to have you here, Jesus. Yeah, and they've actually been waiting for the API from Asobo, so Active Sky can be the real weather engine in Microsoft. Because I know it's somewhat accurate, but in all flight sims, the built-in weather information has never worked well. And I guarantee you, whenever Active Sky comes over to Microsoft, you guys are really going to see how good the weather is depicted in that sim like it is in real life. Because the one thing I've noticed is that you guys still don't really get real cumulus nimbus clouds, especially during the summertime. I can't recall the last time I seen anyone stream and be at flight level 370 or 380 and still have to deviate for weather. If it's happened, I haven't seen it. But everyone I've seen stream Microsoft during the summertime, all the weather's well below them. They rarely ever have to deviate for anything. And I'm pretty sure that's because of the limitations of the built-in weather system from Microsoft. But I'm telling you, you guys are going to see a huge difference when when Active Sky comes over. Their stuff is pretty solid. Rex has a weather engine from Microsoft right now, but Rex, good company, but they've always been, their weather engine has always kind of been crap. I was with them when they first released Skyforce. I bought it on day one and was on their, I wasn't on their beta team. It was some other team they had. They called it that I was on that was somewhat like a beta team. And was reporting stuff, and it just nothing. And even to this day, I still see them have issues with trying to work out their server problems that they have. So yeah, the Active Sky is pretty, except when it abruptly changes to, yeah, and unfortunately all of them do that. It's I don't know, I think they like, all of them like to say that they have smooth weather changes, but none of them really do that. Yeah, but yes, that's the only thing that sucks. It's the same with Rex. None of them really have a smooth weather transition for the weather, but when it's doing what it's supposed to, it looks great, aside from that part, like you said, ASUS. Oh, okay. You have? Did you see like some real cumulus nimbus clouds, the towering cumulus clouds? Because if you see that and you didn't deviate around that, you should have ran into something really terrible. Now, just like a cirrus layer, you have cirrus layers up here, kind of like something like that right there. You have some cirrus clouds and maybe some stratus clouds, but I'm talking like some real heavy, serious cumulus nimbus clouds. You'll definitely know those when you see it. And the ones with the anvil, you'll absolutely be deviating because of that, if it's in your path. Yeah, exactly, Jesus. That's why I say I'm sure it'll get there. I think it'll absolutely get there if Active Sky can get in there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, Jesus, since you're here, I wanted to talk to you about that the ad thing that we were talking about last time with the pre-roll ads and stuff. I've come up with a different solution for mine, and I'm gonna be straight up with you guys and honest. I do not care about new people coming into my stream. I'd rather people who show up all the time to not be killed with ads. So if you're a new person and you come in here and you got to catch an ad, then too bad. You just got to catch an ad. And my thought on it is, Flight Sim is a patient type of thing. If you can't have patience for a 30-second ad, Flight Sim isn't for you. You know, so if you can muster through a 30-second ad, great. But the way I look at it, I don't want to kill my people that are here already with a bunch of ads. You know, the guys that show up for somebody new who may come in and troll me and troll the channel. So I honestly could care less for new people showing up. If they show up, great, I appreciate it, but I'm not going to kill people who show up on the constant with ads for people who I don't know or trust to come in here and cause disruptions. So what I did to somewhat mitigate that is, and we're coming up on cruise, as soon as I start the stream, I run a 1-minute ad, and that gives you 21 minutes to come in pre-roll ad free, because we all know no one shows up in your stream the first minute you go live. So that way, that gives it 21 minutes of uninterruption for anyone who's coming in right at the beginning. So as soon as I start the stream, I run a 1-minute ad right then and there. So that'll leave pre-rolls off for 21 minutes. So that way new people can show up. After that, it's only 30-second ads that I run. And again, that's at max, because like I said, that's then opens the window for new people to come in with a 10, I think it's 10 or 11 minute window. But like I said, I'm not going to kill people that show up all the time with a bunch of ads for people who may or may not actually even show up. Because I know what the stats say and how that works, but to me, that's the least of importance to me. All right, we're looking good. Overhead panel looks good. Retrimming for cruise. We have cruise on the thrust rating. We're at 0.775. We got a headwind of about 9 knots of this 37 knot crosswind. Jeez Louise, we're trimming. Better not have no runaway trim here. It's a lot of trimming. Jeez. Let's see. Chewy said I had turbulent weather, but not clouds at that level. Okay, got you. Which you still can have some clear air turbulence at that level. You can't wait for a 20-second, then yeah, just leave. I heard those is that pre-roll sometimes can run 3-minute ads. Really? I have, if that's possible, or it does that, I have never seen it. I've never gone to anyone's channel and got a pre-roll that was 3 minutes. Typically what I get is the initial pre-roll. Yo, what is up with this trim? Let me bring that back in. Maybe that's our culprit. Get right, player. These throttles. Okay, there we go. And it says it during the ad is that either it says wait while this ad run, and what I've noticed when someone actually runs an ad, it says this person has ran an ad. Please wait until their ad is completed or some crap. I think it says. Facts, no printer. Interesting, Chewy. I did not know that. I had them and I had to tell people that a lot. Yeah, exactly. They definitely need to make it like YouTube. Ads at the beginning, that's it. True, Chewy. Yeah, dude, what is up with my trim wheel? We're really doing some trimming here. Let's see what is going on. I know sometimes, like, it's weird how they have the throttles and that. Like, I either have to keep it full forward. Like, I shouldn't be able to move my throttles and still affect the in-game throttles with auto throttle on. Which I think that's something that they're talking about fixing at some point. Let me see if I go all the way back or they go back. I'm gonna leave mine in. Let's see what that does. Okay, that may work. Alright, I have my throttles at idle. It should not be half heavy though. Trim away, friend. Just don't stall us. You're just gonna have to trim out. What the heck? Why are all the blinds closed? I hate when they close the shades. Right, Jesus. I don't care if it's dead of the night, man. My shade is open. And the sun could be shining right through my window. That shade's open. I'll get cooked for that time being. I'm looking out that window. Weirdos don't look outside. Yeah, exactly. Get away from the window. Take this aisle seat. What's wrong with you? I wish the screens right here worked. Unfortunately, they do not. It'd be nice if they did. All right, we're getting a view out of, let's see, somewhere can see the engine. Yeah, this food is trimming like crazy. We're good, though, as long as it works. We're 51 minutes out. We'll get ready to go over the arrival here. So far, it doesn't look like we have, any ATC online at the moment. Well, but this gluteus maximus is looking good. looking good for us. Can you guys read the ticket up there okay? It looks like it's pretty legible. Oh, why didn't it name my aircraft? Oh, FlyLive must not recognize the airplane. Let me see. FlyLive, do you not recognize this aircraft? Aircraft NA. Interesting. FlyLive's gonna have to update their stuff. It doesn't even recognize the 737, the MAX. Oh, hold on, we're getting some bitrate troubles. Let's see if it fixes itself. Yeah, we're getting some bitrate drops here. Hang in there with this. Yeah, Chewy, that's me. Put that in chat there for you. Nope, it's not you, Chewy. Let's see if it works itself out here. All right, guys, it might be back now. Freaking bit rates are at 31,000 right now. How in the heck did it shoot up that high? It's stable now. Let's see if it stables out for us. Jeez Louise, why are you still trimming? We may be aft heavy. This thing is trimming for days. Make sure I didn't mess with anything. Just have that set down there. We only got a 46 knot crosswind. 82 on the cruise. You say you don't think they're actively working on it? Probably not. Alright, I think it's stabled out now. It should be better. Let me refresh on my side here as well. Twitch integration still not working. Been like 2 months. Interesting. And lately, I haven't really had any bitrate issues with Twitch up until now. For the most part, it's been good. I have one issue because I messed with the settings on it, but other than that, it seems to have been working fine. This trim is out of control. 774 and 775. What are we doing though? 440 across the ground. We got a 12 knot headwind of that crosswind. Well, let's look at some stuff here. Let's go to performance. Let's go landing data. Let's go copy FMC, weight and balance. Let's see where we are now. All right, 134. That. Alright, oh, this is one I need. I think this is how I need to be looking at. Landing en route show dispatch. Yeah, this is what I need to be looking at right here. Alright, all. Right now we're planning for 8 right. Flaps config, we'll go 30. Should have plenty of runway. Set that to dry 070 at 8 knots, 82, 30, 16. Landing weight right now. Oh, hold on, let me see. At 8, that's gonna pretty much give us 8 knots on the nose, so we'll add that to the 5. So up that to 13. VREF. Alright, AC will be on. Anti-ice off. Brakes, we'll go brakes 1. Non-normal. This was something I noticed yesterday, which I thought was pretty cool. So we got no non-normal issues with the aircraft. But I thought that was pretty neat. They have that built in for non-normal configuration, so it can readjust what our landing data is going to give us. So we'll go with none. Complete. And calculate. Alright, so en route landing data at 134.19. I got to look at the FMC progress to see what our actual landing weight's going to be. VREF 30 plus 13 is going to be 150. Landing distance required 9,000 feet. Landing distance available 10,500 feet at flaps 30. Let me see something. Don't mind all that trim, guys. We got LNAV pad. Let's see. This should land 7.2 at destination. What about 133.9? We'll double check that once we are once we're close by. Or within 30 minutes. We're 44 minutes out right now. So we'll check on that then. Hopefully we're not aft heavy. That means I did something wrong on my weight and balance. Oh, let me also show you guys. So what we had last night, they're landing into. We'll come back to this logbook. And so our landing rate yesterday was negative 432. We trimming to the moon. Bay, and our landing information actually showed up. Recently it hasn't been showing a threshold for my other airplanes. It was only just showing touchdown point, and I wasn't even getting a center line deviation or anything. But we landed runway 7 last night. There's a threshold mark. Hopefully that trim's not too loud. If it is, let me know, and I'll turn the sim down some. We put it down right at the, what is that marker? That's 500. Wait a minute. That's 500. That's 1,000. This should be 15, but that looks like the 1,000 footers right there. And it says we were 3.82 feet left the center line. We'll take that. Entry landed at a speed of 133, 1.02 G-forces. Again, negative 432. So keep that in mind, guys, for this next landing. That's what our last landing rate was in the 737 MAX. So we'll see. We had for 8,000, really 7,000 foot of runway. We landed with flaps 40 and auto brakes 2, I think, to make sure we landed within the right amount of distance. Alright, so let's pull up the, you know what, I'm going to turn the sim down some. Maybe that trim won't be too loud on us. Alright, so let's go back. And like I said, hopefully we don't get messed up here. I think I did eliminate the issue of that CTD. For this. So Miami, we're doing the Vice 2. Ooh, that kind of made me nervous. Alright, so we're doing the Vice 2 via Zeus. Mullen. It's going to be our first altitude restriction at or above flight level 280. Ziggy to Crot. Start slowing down to 280 at or above 15 at that point. Then we got Vice at 16 or below. And let's see, for westbound landing traffic, they're gonna go north, more north on that route. But we're gonna keep going this direction. We're gonna go to downwind for runway 8 right. And we got Nickney 280, 14,000 at or below. Gamey 250 at or below, 11,000. Raven Absolute 9,000, 8,000 at Sistio. And Dallas 6,000 at or above. And that sends us on the outbound downwind leg to join the approach course coming back in. Let's see, where are we parking at? We get here. Let's see, back to him. We're going to Delta 44. I don't know, did I pick the gates as well? So yeah, we'll be landing 8 right here. Again, 10,500 foot of runway. We're gonna hope to be off by Mike 5, I think is what we should be off by. Let's see. All right, parking gates. Let's see, Delta 44, we said. All right, so yeah, we'll be on the north side of the terminal there, Delta 44. We said Mike 5, so that may work out perfect for us. If we exit Mike 5, take November 5 to November, and take that into the ramp. That's what we're hoping for. All right, we got the ILS 8 right, Miami, Florida, KMIA. We're gonna have a what is it? Our ILS frequency is 110-300. Final approach course is 92. Final approach fix is 1500. Minimum is 450. That puts us 442 feet above the ground. That's pretty high for an ILS approach. We'll take a missed approach climb 800, then climb the left turn at 3000. Heading 270 outbound on a DHP. VR radio 335 to Barbara. Intersection DME 11.5 to DHP. So let's look at that. We go miss. We climb the left turn 270 on the 335 outbound from DHP VOR. Go outbound to Barbara and hold, and we got right climb turn. So we will likely do a parallel entry here. Come around, be a 200, almost a 220 degree turnaround to join back on the fix and hold if we needed to. And should have a standard 3 degree glide path. We'll be doing probably about 140 something. So it'll give us about a minute and 25 around that way. We got medium approach lighting system, rail system, PABI lights on the left. Again, missed approach information, we'll brief for the ILS and lockout. So again, ILS is 450 with RVR 50, 5,000 feet or 1 mile. Rail out, it increases to 1.5 mile. Glide slope out, we go localizer and we increase to 560. So it increases by, looks like 110 feet. 110 foot difference for loc only. RVR still 5,000 feet, 1 mile, and 1.5 if the rail light system's out. All right, so that's our briefing. Hopefully you guys caught that. That's our briefing there. We'll go back to performance and we'll leave it here. So 150, actually doing a little faster than I expected. 150. All right, we're 35 minutes into the flight. We have 36 minutes remaining. Should be pretty fun getting into here. Yeah, dude, I have no idea what's up with this trim. This is the first time I've seen the trim really trim out, weird out like this. So as of right now, again, we're going to land with flaps 30 and auto brakes 1. Our seatbelt signs are all off. All right, 9.6 on the fuel. Let's see something here. Let's relook at the flight plan here, legs page. Let's go 12,000. Which vectors to Copa? Yeah, Sistio, dollar, and Blitz 5,000. Looks like that all checks for us. Oh, that's right. Those are cruise wings. Let's go back. After that will be descent. Let's go VNAV, economy cruise. We got wins for that. Let's go descent. Let's update these wins. If anything has changed here, forecast uplink ready. It's somewhat updated. 270. Put that. We're 33 minutes out now. So yeah, so far so good. Everything looks to be going well for us here. Just had that issue with that yesterday, but I think it's because of the pop outs, and it could have been because I was loading the airplane from a previous setting, and maybe that could have done it. I'm not too sure. This thing's trimming like crazy. Let me see something. I think I'll change the color of the bar. Let's go with that. There we go. But yeah, other than that, so far, I'm enjoying this airplane. And we get to fly to Havana, I think is the next schedule, or the next flight if I'm not mistaken. By the way, actually, if you keep having red stat on the internet and OBS, try restarting your router. Oh, gotcha. You know what? I haven't restarted my router in a while either. And normally I try to do it at least once a month because you're supposed to clear out the packets and all of that and let it restart from scratch. So we've been having those internet drops, and that was the only way I could. Okay, got you. Thank you. Oh, definitely do that. All right, 30-minute marker. All right, so we're 30 minutes out. We've gone over the arrival, the approach, the landing information. I think, like I said, we're gonna do the. We're gonna try to do the performance one more time and see how that works out. Tell you what, this bird is definitely much more quieter than the 7.3. Aside from the trim, it's absolutely much quieter. The 737. All right, 30 minutes out. Let's see what we're showing for on VNAV now. Oh, wrong one. .32.8. All right, let's try it again. All right, 132.7. Dry. Let's see what we have here. Oops, wrong thing. Go 7089. Sky 3225. All right, looks like it's fine there. None. That all is still selected. Go back +8 or +13. Okay. Only need 8,900 foot of that. We're good. Okay, that looks good to me. So that. Let's just put 13 there. Destination. Let's go 7.2. And angle of attack looks normal. Might just be some other weird bug in the trim. Hold on, let me make sure I don't have any. My mistake. Command B back on. Back up to altitude. My mistake. I just hit my trim just to see if it would. Maybe I had a runaway trim or something. Ooh, I could always stop the trim. Stop it right here. I think this is trim. See what it does when we get to cruise. Maybe it just kind of glitched out on us or something. See what it does when it gets back to cruise. Could always whack it with this hammer. Don't want that. Autopilot, re-engage. It stopped the trim though. We're coming up on top of this end here pretty soon though, folks, so not to worry, that trim will mellow out here shortly. Dang it, now all the blinds are closed. Look at, they literally closed all of the, all of them. These first class people don't deserve to sit by windows. Get this stupid tray out of here. Man, even these windows are closed. I think they close the shades based on where the sun is what I think it is. Hold on, let me see, where's the sun? Yep, sun's on this side of the airplane. All of the blinds, look at that. All of the blinds are closed on this side of the aircraft. That one's halfway cracked. So yeah, it looks like it has them closed based on the where the sun is, which is pretty cool that they actually have that simulated. But yeah, if we're on the other side of the airplane, then the blinds are all open, or at least some of them, not all. Yeah, I think we may get to complete this flight after all.
Kilo Mike India Alpha Airport information Delta 1853 Zulu weather wind 097 at 9er visibility 10 sky condition 3800 scattered temperature 28 dew point 20 altimeter 3014 advise on initial contact. You have information Delta. Kilo Mike.
ahead and just get the backup unit set so we don't forget. 3014. All right, UTC time is 19:06, January 2nd, 23rd. Year 2023. Lapse time 51 minutes. Got Aero Mexico crossing us
Traffic.
at 400 feet above us. He's a little low. He should be a little higher than that.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust.
Now I want to see what it looks like crossing at 500 feet above somebody. All right, he's climbing still. Looks like he's 600 feet
Clear
above
of
us.
conflict.
700 feet above. Yeah, he's still climbing. I think he's definitely finna clear that 1,000 mark. Nice. $20 minutes out. And coming up on top of descent. I changed the altitude and it stops. All right, 7.8 on the differential pressure, 7,000 feet on the cabin altitude. Looks good. We got 0 set for the landing altitude as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, you'll be delighted to know that we will shortly be starting our descent, at which point the cabin crew will start preparing for our arrival. If you can make sure all aisles are clear for the cabin crew to start making their way around the aircraft, it would be most appreciated. Thank you.
All right, we've started that descent now. All right, landing information is all set, squared away. We're going to be max 1 on the auto brakes. Speed brakes are good. We have our ATIS information and altimeters. That's descent checklist.
Gentlemen from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've begun descending to our destination. We're not expecting any delays, so we should have you on the ground in the next 20 minutes or so. If you could assist the cabin crew by tightening your train and handing them any letters to come around, it would be most appreciated, and make sure to fasten your seatbelts. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch to the airplane mode until after we've landed. Please also note that the aircraft equipment will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Right, out of flight level 300, and we have a cabin descent rate at about, looks like about 300, no, maybe what, 0.4, 400 feet per minute, and 6.8 on differential pressure, 6,000, 7,000 still cabin altitude. And it'll start to come down as well. Set, breaks out. $149. Alright, yeah, that checks. $149 there. It's got the hold there. Let's do this. Approach. Let's hit right. Vectors defined. Why does it still put all of that crap in there? That should be more like it. Mkjs-Kmia. Okay, there's Mkjs-Kmia. I was about to say, why am I missing some spots here? it's acting weird. But it's good here, so Raven. Oh, Blitz. I've had wing lights on the whole time. My mistake. Let's go 9,000 here. 9,000 set. Alright, 5,000 cabin altitude and 4 on the differential pressure. Yo, what's up, Outdoor? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well with you. Well, so far the flight's going good for us. So we'll see. Hopefully we can land this bird without a problem today. Hope all's good with you. Oh, I forgot. I need to set the ILS information up. Let's leave out of here. Terminal charts. 10,300. I almost forgot about that. That up top. Gotta get our minimums in. 450. Say, just got off work, switching jobs here soon. Going over to work for Signature Flight. Oh, nice, dude. Man, you putting in work. 2 jobs. Yeah, so far good. Fortunately, I was off today. Wasn't expecting to be off, but was able to get off today because of the company observed today as the holiday instead of yesterday, since it was on a Sunday. But yeah, other than that, all's good on my end. Let's go 450. Alright, we're descending out of 12, going down to 9,000. Should start slowing as well. Let's throw the speed brakes out. Alright, ILS is ready to go. And what do we have? 72.92 for the course. I need to set. Right, we're slowing up some more. Get my first IFR flight in VATSIM. Oh, nice, dude. Wasn't terrible, but had me thinking a little. Dang, clearance just kept going. Oh, man, dude, I'm telling you. Especially if you get a reroute and they give you the entire clearance to write down, it could definitely be something. And honestly, even for me, I still don't even get. I'm not used to. I still get nervous on VATSIM when talking to controllers. Even to this day, I still get nervous. Now I've got like over 3,500 hours in this on VATSIM already. I think. It can be nerve-wracking, man, but I'm glad you got on it, man. And I'm telling you, once you get used to it, man, it doesn't go away. You just can't fly without being on a network. Every flight I do, we're on the network. All right, we're descending out of 10,000 and we're plus 18 already. Good, no anti-ice needed. Where'd you fly to on that I-4 flight? From and to? Let's set 5,000. Lights up. Houston Center just came online. Second continuous there. Everybody got the blinds open again. He said, well, the first person gave me on when I was in the 172 G1000. I got taxied in and all, and before takeoff tower goes, so you are on a jet route? Oh, man. Get you on a Victor route there. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Say, first one, I'm not ready for it. Yeah, it takes some getting used to, man. You learn a lot as well. It's pretty fun. I don't remember the exact airport anymore, but it was a Charlie Airspace Center. It wasn't online, though, so I winged it. Unicom report for IFR. I don't know if I did it right. Yeah, and technically for IFR, you don't even have, you just, if you're at a untowered airport, you still call it out the same way if it was VFR. I was telling another buddy that
Miami.
that calling out the departure procedure and all that you're doing, no one's ever going to look at it. No one's going to look at it or know while they're trying to land. Holy cow, where's this taking us? All right, we're just going to go head in mode here. Just get lined up here. We'll go head in mode on Blitz. Put that all the way up. Oh, yeah, because that's where it stops. We'll come back around to Cobra. Yeah, so you just make position reports like you do if you were VFR, just that you're departing to this direction or that direction, and go from there. Miami International traffic, American 1248 is on the right downwind, about 5 miles west on the right downwind. For runway 8 right, Miami International. Alright, at 5,000. Something like airport Cessna on whatever fix RNAV 13, something like that. That's not bad. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Miami Shaft, American 9823, Monument departing, move runway 8 right, straight out Miami.
Alright guys, we're going to end up hitting the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and get the last 30-second ad out the way. You guys aren't going to miss anything. We're taking this out a little bit, but you'll be back before we turn inbound. Heading mode hold. Slow down as well. Oh, I gotta turn the L-nav off. Let's go flaps 5. Yeah, you guys should be back before we make this turn. Now let's make the turn here.
Thank you, too.
Down to 3,000 now. We're still 30 miles out. Let's arm the approach.
Miami traffic, we're 26, departing 8 right, left turn to the west, Miami.
They've also been learning to work in the CJ84. Been going decent, nice. Yeah, especially with a corporate jet. To just be able to fly a corporate jet and have that, can get that dialed in. It's always fun flying those smaller jets. I had the Citation, the XL, what is it, the XL 560, I think it is. But unfortunately, it didn't hold up too well. The one from Coronado, 092. Missed approach is what, 3,000? 3,000. All right, VOR capture, localizer capture. We're turning inbound now. 11 miles. Miami International traffic, American 1248 is on 11 mile final runway 8 right. Miami International. Oh crap, Copra is the final approach fix. Oh no, it's not. One is
2,500.
One is, let's get slow to our speed. 149. Set this, that's already 3,000 set. Let's go flaps 10. Folks in the back are already seated. Lights are all on already. We're ready to go. Depressurizing as well. Let's go gear down. The IKEA store out there. Three green on the gear. Let's go flaps 25. Miami International traffic, American 1248 is on a 5-mile final runway 8 right, Miami. All right, flaps 30. We got vision.
1,000.
48%. My throttles. Yes, sir. Kite Ifly.
Minimums.
Miami International traffic. American 1248, short final runway 8 right. Miami International. Winds right down her nose.
300.
All right, flaps 33 green on the gear.
200.
Bringing her in.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
All right, down versus up. Speed brakes up. 100 knots, 90 knots, 80, 70, 60. Versus disengage my brakes. Thank you. I was supposed to buy Mike 5. Let's get stopped here. Like 11 or something. Do you notice the longer times to start? Yes, yes, absolutely, it does it. And I think it's from a cold and start. It takes a little bit longer, or it starts to. It shows the motoring at like around 19%. But it definitely does it, and it's a lot quieter too. I've noticed. They have that modeled well, that is much quieter as well. Let's see, what is this taxiway we're off on? Miami International traffic, American 1248, clear runway 8 right, taxi into the Delta terminal. Miami International. All right, let's see. Alright, so we exit at Mike 10. Delta 44 is going to be down here. Alright, let's get cleaned up. Flaps up. Auto brakes off. Flight time 1 hour 18 minutes. That was the exact time it took us to get to Montego as well. So weather radar off. See, I'm sorry. Let me see what you said, Tori. I missed what you said. All right, strobes off. That's that. Off. Those off. That'll stay on. Start the APU. Alright, let's taxi on in. We're going to Delta
traffic
44.
American 1531, departing runway 8
18
right,
minutes to spare.
Miami traffic.
Alright, let's see. 275 was better. I can't believe that 1.56. See, I set a goal for 2023. I'm going to finish my IFR rating this year, and I would like to get my commercial done. Absolutely, man. Stick to it, get it done, man. Especially, I think the IFR is going to probably be the toughest one. Commercial's pretty easy, because commercial is pretty much exactly what IFR is. What you did for your IFR. The only difference is you just have to, of course, know the difference between Part 91, Part 135. And 121 world, but other than that, especially if you're doing back to back, the check ride is pretty much the exact same as the IFR check ride for commercial. Mine is doing like approaches and those things. It's pretty similar. So absolutely, man, get it done. Want to make the flight support my job. My last leg working at this airport. Want to start flying to pay. Yeah, exactly. I understand that. Alright, let's see, where are we? And we'll keep rolling November. So I heard that, and I don't remember if it was from you or not, but I also recall someone saying CFI if I go that way. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, man. Yes, that's right. The commercial's not like the it's not like the IFR. It's exactly like the CFI. The CFI and the commercial are the same. My mistake on that. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, but IFR is gonna be the toughest one out of all of them. But yeah, if you can get that knocked out, you're golden. God, yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. Here we are. You say, do I mainly fly the 182? No. I have that in my name because I wanted a 182 at one point. And then I flew the Bonanza V35. But I already had the name set. But I fly the Bonanza V35 IRL. Mostly the Bonanza, but the 172 Piper Arrow, Piper Warrior, Archer is mostly what I've flown. I have my commercial, but I haven't flown any commercial for work. All right, parking brake set. Man, welcome guys. Have that set. That's on. Let's shut her down. Back to Miami. Jetway, firm. Yeah, so no issues this time. I'm glad we had no issues this time. Let's go here. Ground support. Chocks on. Let's get the get that connected. Get that on. Disable that. That all out. And off, hydraulics going off as well. Close, off, off. So off. Alright, all looks good there. Beacon, anti-collision light off.
Cabin crew doors to manual, please. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure, please open
We'll
doors.
give you guys your points here as well. Hang tight.
Once again, I hope you enjoyed your
If you
flight.
guys got the vote at all.
First officer and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for flying with us.
Think about moving up to the airlines. No. It was a thing for me for a while, but then I decided not to. I think at best I may do CFI and just Part 135. Maybe Part 135 or Part 91. Flying corporate, if anything. Let's deboard. Oh, we gotta open some doors here. But that's about it for me, is what I'd likely do. Alright, he already called that. Let's get these other doors open. Left aft. Nope, right aft service. Cargo, get those open. Alright, forward service. Everything else can stay closed. Yeah, guys, welcome back to Miami. Say, taxing around the rich folks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes, you do via the arrival. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. It does, Tori. It does, but it's depending on who you know, it can be unstable as well, unfortunately. That's the other side of it. Alright, so that flight completed. Landing information. Let's see what we did on that landing, where we landed at here. We were only 0.14 off center line. I like that. Alright, so threshold was here. And there's 500, 1,000, 1,500. About 2,100 foot in. Oh yeah, there it goes. From threshold, 2,100 feet in. But we put it right on the center line. So that's good. Landing rate was negative 275, just a little bit above. I gave up on P3D. I could never configure it right. Oh man, did you already uninstall it and all of that as well? Let's give out points. Hey, somebody got voted below, and since no one voted on the other side, whoever you are will get your points back. Outdoor, you get your points back, man. We only give up points if both sides choose. So let me give you 50 points back, my friend. You say that's what I want to do, is corporate charter flying after working ground for the airlines and seeing the life. Yeah, man, it could be, I'm pretty sure it can be pretty brutal, man. You got to really want to be in the airlines, man. Especially the starting point of the airlines, being in there from the get-go. You got to really want to do that. But I know it's rewarding. I have some buddies that fly, at least one I know for sure that flies for Southwest, and he absolutely loves it, but he's been flying all his life pretty much. A bit firm but solid. Yes, exactly. Kind of want to check into Canadian flights for like fishing. Oh, like some bush stuff. Nice. All in case MSF goes to down there. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. Let's close that out. All right, let me see if my buddy's still on here. Let's see. I'm gonna send you guys over to a good buddy as well. So Tori, you're gonna get another 250 points on this as well. So you guys hang around for the raid for me. Go into the raid. You guys don't have to stay there, but if you hang out, go into the raid with us, you'll get 250 more points for going to the raid. Fortunately, no one lost points. You guys will get some points though, getting all the points today. There you go. And again, you guys look at the rewards that we have, man. You guys can mess with me at any time. I put it there for a reason. Get those points up and mess with me, man. I want to be surprised and have to react. You guys get to see our reaction to some random events if you guys do them or use them. But we got these folks getting deboarded. Let's see what our flight report gave us from self-loading cargo. Hey, this is better than what we got before. We got a B-. When we landed into Montego, we had a D. I think it was a D-, but negative 273 from those guys. 65 on the rating, said the flight was good. We pushed 30 minutes late, but we arrived 14 minutes early. So we technically was only 15 minutes behind schedule. So we'll take that. We'll absolutely take that. All right, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Kythric, thank you for stopping by. I hope I was able to give you some insight on this Ifly. Jet is not bad. It has a few bugs in it. Hopefully they'll be getting fixed here pretty soon. I'm going to just bring the outro up here so you guys can see that. And then we'll raid out if you guys will hang out just a little bit for that raid. But yeah, I like it. The jet flies well. I like the way it flies. It's a pretty slick jet. Very quiet. Much more quieter than the NGXs. But other than that, I enjoy it. I like it. Oh, I forgot to do the, let's do that. Schedule the outro, complete that for today. And you guys didn't get to see the one where we flew to Montego Bay because I flew that one offline, but I'm going to put it into my Discord channel so you guys will be able to see it there. You guys will be able to see it over there because I just recorded it and it's in 4K. So you guys get to see exactly how I see my stream in 4K. Right now I'm waiting for it to finish uploading on YouTube, and then I'll post it in Discord. You guys will get to see it over there. But again, I appreciate you guys hanging out, stopping by. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid out to a good buddy of mine. Hopefully you guys like him. You guys may end up staying. But he's a great guy. He's doing some escape Tarkov right now. But man, if you guys see this dude's gun wall, the wall behind him is a real wall. The guns this guy has and the knowledge he has of these things is unreal. So yeah, guys, we can't hang out. We're gonna go over to Sergeant Heine is his name, and hopefully I'll get to see you guys on the next stream. And on the next flight, we'll be going to I think we'll be going to Havana. No, we're going to Cancun. We're going to Cancun on the next flight. We do have payware scenery for that as well. We're going to try to fly into there during the day. See you as well, Tori, man. Thank you again for stopping by. Best of luck on that commercial and instrument for this year, man. Knock it out, get it done. It's no better feeling than having that rating, that IFR rating, and being commercial, man. Again, I haven't gotten to fly any commercial, but I have it, and I'm happy that I have it because at any time I can go do a commercial job if available. So best wishes to you, my friend. And again, everyone else who stopped by and hung out, Chewy, FNL stopped by earlier. If I'm missing anyone, still thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys on the next one.